Yo, welcome guys. This is the Boolin podcast. My name is Andy. We got Dylan, we got Chris, we got Michael, and we have a special guest, Austin. He's the one who created the intro. So say what's up, guys.
Yo, what's up?
Going.
What's going on? Go introduce you guys. You know who you guys are, and let's get into it.
All right, I'll go first since I decided to go first. I'm Michael. I'm a freaking neat. I love anime and I'm playing video games, especially Final Fantasy 14. I'm gonna
Explain
be
what neat
very
is.
biased. Neat. Like basically like a shut-in. Can you consider it as a shut-in, right? Like someone who's shut in and doesn't like going out. It's kind of like, I don't know. Neat is mostly described as someone who's shut in, doesn't like to go out and play video games all day.
I thought it was someone that was like unemployed.
Damn. You don't have to do me like that. You don't have to do me like
seriously thought that's what
You
it
don't
was.
have to do me like that.
I seriously
I don't know what it is.
You don't have to do me like that.
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying like the definition of it. That's what I thought it was.
I thought it was something else. Okay, I might be wrong, but I thought it was something else. I try to be funny.
Yeah. And then we got Dylan. What's going on?
How's it going, guys? I'm Dylan. I am 23. Going to school for coding and specifically for making video games.
That's dope.
Video game development. And then Austin, who's in the top left corner, is my brother. And he's older than me, if you're wondering. But yeah.
As you can tell by the bald head.
What?
I'm
coming soon, guys. I'm coming soon.
Right?
I don't know if you want me to say this, but fun fact: he started balding at 17.
Damn, Andy, you're frozen.
100%. 100%.
So yeah.
But I had like the Trump look going on, trying to cover the balding for a while.
You reset your camera, Andy. Refresh your camera. You're frozen, bro. What happened? Oh, his connection went out. That's funny.
Are you serious?
Yo, Andy.
Okay, we can keep it.
The connection was going so well too.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
Wait, so are we restarting?
Probably gonna have to. I mean, or should we just like edit it out? I guess we could just edit it out.
You can just keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Edit it out.
Just edit this part out.
Just
That's silent. Yo, I can't believe this, man.
Honestly, that could be the cold intro.
Yeah.
Honestly, because that's funny enough to be the cold intro, bro.
I mean, finding out someone was bald at 17 is pretty shocking. So I can understand why.
I wasn't even saying that part. I was saying like this guy's internet going out. But yeah, sure.
Yeah. You back, Andy? You back?
God is testing my patience today.
Damn.
Andy, that could be the cold intro, honestly.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't understand.
All of that was like pretty funny in itself.
Bruh, I am so pissed.
Yeah.
But where did we left off? I know we're talking about Austin.
Austin, you were saying.
We're talking about how my head is extra aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's got the texture of a bowling ball.
Oh man. You're in the military, right?
Yeah, I am.
That's probably why you're bold.
Damn,
I was losing hair in high school, and then once I went to basic training, I lost even more hair, and I was just like, "Fuck it, it's time to."
It's like
time to shave everything.
It was a good decision. Yeah, you look honestly, you look way better like without hair.
Yeah, I want to see one day the picture with hair. I want to see the difference.
My barber is getting you there.
Say no more.
Yo, you gonna follow?
My barber is fucking.
And me and Chris are gonna have to pull it up too. So send it to both me and Chris. So we can.
Alright. Yeah.
Can I just send it in the...
I'm on the way. Look at that.
Oh yeah, just put it in the
entries right
Dude,
here.
just embrace the bald life, man.
I like my long hair. I like my long hair for now. I gotta enjoy it for now.
That's what's next. I kind of want to grow my hair out. I shortened it to look Rican, but
he actually looks Rican. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yes. I want to grow like George Masvidal.
I feel like he wants to look like that because he wants the man bun, like that messy man bun.
Yeah, like the whole that's how I want it.
He wants the messy
beard, or just leave it down like George Masvidal.
Damn, bro.
So we got Chris, bro. Chris, tell us about you, man.
Well, I mean, I'm also on the neat life, and I mean, I'm trying to fix that, maybe.
Maybe.
Nice.
Maybe.
Dylan, I just sent you the picture, bro.
Really?
Maybe.
Maybe I'll stay on the meat knife. The meat life. Jesus.
You like
It's a great life, to be honest.
Unemployment's great, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah, we can hop into it, man. I know one thing that's going on right now. Right now, currently, while we're recording
Andy,
this.
introduce yourself.
Oh, I gotta introduce myself. Yo, so my name is Andy. I'm the youngest. I'm 20. I'm a starting entrepreneur, and I love talking a lot. So I feel like I'm a very interesting person, and I have a lot of opinions on a lot of different topics. And yeah, let's get
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
and
get into it.
Austin too.
Damn.
Austin,
Oh,
Did I-
yeah. So, all right. What's up? I'm Austin. People on YouTube know me as Acreon. I've been making music for the past since high school, so a little bit because I'm fucking old. But also, so yeah, I like making music, but I like playing games and shit. And I'm in the army. I've been in the army for almost 6 years. Got 6 months left on my second contract, and then I'll be a civilian.
Alright,
And,
let's go.
I kick
Freedom.
ass at League of Legends and Rocket League.
Oh yeah.
And I
Yeah,
enjoy
it is,
whiskey.
Fuck yeah. Amen,
You
brother.
mean hand
Amen.
sanitizer?
Oh yeah, it
That's what it
does
tastes
say
like.
it
No,
does
I
say it
don't know,
tastes
it's
like hand
strong.
sanitizer,
Yo, I
which is
had
on the label.
whiskey. I had whiskey the other day when I went to my dad's house. Not my dad's house. We went over the weekend for Sarasota by Punta Gorda. My dad's like, "You want some whiskey?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not? It's nothing. It's nothing." I took that shit straight alcohol, straight freaking hand sanitizer, like you said, straight hand sanitizer.
No, that
Bro, I was
shit's
like, "Bro, that's strong, bro."
Yeah.
But did you put it in ice?
Yeah,
He
you
gave
do
me,
need
like-
ice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like water.
I think it had ice, but I'm not sure if he had enough ice on it.
They
Like he
still
just gave
fuck
me
them
like,
up.
Well, you're supposed to put one ice, like one big ice.
Or
bro,
a
I don't know
tiny
what
bit of
he
water.
did. He just said, "Do you want to try it?" Grab the cup.
Nice.
Changes it.
Probably. It tasted good, but then like 3 seconds later, that shit burned. That shit burned after 3 seconds later.
She
Yeah,
gets all your nose, like
burns.
all this.
So that's why they say
Yeah.
for people getting into whiskey, you're supposed to add water or ice until the burn is
Yeah.
gone, and then the more and more you drink it, the less water or ice you need.
Oh.
But
Yeah, that's what you did for me, right?
you don't
Yeah.
you don't have to feel the burn in order to enjoy whiskey. You have to just drink it the way you like it.
Ah, okay. The more you
That's-
know.
Yeah. But
I
yeah,
know.
always at least drop some water in it.
I knew about the ice. I just didn't know about the water.
Yeah.
Oh, but that makes sense because of the ice and stuff.
Yeah,
But
it's a chemical reaction that
Ah.
basically unlocks the flavor of the whiskey.
Damn, I didn't
pretty
know
cool.
that. Gonna try that next time.
Two
Oh, yeah.
alcoholics. No, I'm kidding.
Two alcoholics. Yeah. Oh man.
No, that.
So, really quick, Chris, did Austin send you the picture?
Oh no, I didn't. I don't have Chris on my friends list.
I'll send it to you.
The picture of me with hair
Picture.
for the military.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, and then we can just edit that in, I guess.
Perfect. Yeah. Do you guys want to get right into the first topic?
Let's get
Sure.
it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Got nothing
so-
better to do.
Yeah. So currently, right now, it's the Bucks. Bucks and Atlanta Hawks. They're game 2. We're in the the finals for the conferences. Who do you guys got winning between the Suns and the Clippers, and then the Hawks and the Bucks? And who's gonna win it all? Who's gonna take it all?
Atlanta. Just gotta.
One by one. Explain.
Atlanta.
And you gotta
Trae-
explain though. You can't just.
Trey Young.
Yeah, you
Trey
can't
Young,
just say
bro.
it.
Trae
Trey
Young?
Young. Trey Young. That's
Trae
it.
Young?
That's how you have to say it. That's how you have to say it. Trey Young.
You guys know that with Trae Young, he has the most 3-pointers in his first 2 seasons than Curry. He has I think
what?
Curry has 241 3-pointers in his first 2 seasons, and Trae Young has 261
Wait, so he has more?
Derrick
Three-pointers
Rose.
than Curry?
made. Yeah, in his first 2 seasons.
Holy crap, man.
Yeah, so he's killing it. He's a shooter, man. So Trae
Oh.
Young, I know that Chris don't like him because he was supposed to go to Magic's.
Well, it's not that I don't like him, but I mean, I seeing his success, makes me feel fucking very upset, because the fucking Orlando Magic should have fucking drafted him instead of fucking Mo Bamba with his stupid ass song.
To me, man, I think the Suns got it. I feel like they're in a tough position right now with the Clippers because Clippers this whole series have been down by 2 their first 2 games, and then they have demolished their competition afterwards. If they get past the Clippers, I think they'll win it all. I think Chris Paul, he's a veteran, he's a great leader to these young, players. Devin Booker, he's already a star, but I think he's gonna be a bigger star. I said it since he was drafted, bro. He's gonna be big, and DeAndre Ayton, he's a big man. He clutched it up game 2, I think. Was it game 2? With
Yeah,
yeah,
that was game 2. Yeah.
game 2, bro. Big man.
Although did you see game 3 though? Devin Booker was completely useless.
Oh, with the mask, I know he did nothing. That's why I feel like the Clippers.
It was Beverly, bro. It was Beverly. Beverly was guarding him so well.
Mm-hmm.
But Austin, so let me give you. I know you don't watch much basketball, so let me give you like kind of a synopsis of the teams, and then you make a decision. So for the Suns, they have 2 really good people. They have CP3. I'm pretty sure you've heard of CP3, right?
Yeah.
Chris Paul, yeah. So he's really good. You know that. And then they have a kind of a newer guy, Devin Booker. Not really new, but he is known to score like at least 20 points per game. Like actually no, I think it's like 30 points per game.
Damn.
So he's really really good. And also they beat the Suns beat the Lakers, who have LeBron James, who you definitely know, Anthony Davis, who I think you know. Do you know Anthony Davis?
Yes. Yeah.
So those are 2 really good people, and they're supposed to be like a superstar team, right?
They were the previous champions.
Yeah, they were previous champions. So the Suns beat them. Okay, so that's like kind of your synopsis of the Suns. So the Bucks. The Bucks are they have one really good guy, and he's like claimed to be like the next LeBron James. His name is like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Mm-hmm.
He's called the Greek Freak, and he's really really good.
My favorite player to play in 2K.
Really? Yeah. Oh, Giannis.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you know Giannis? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So do you know the Bucks then? Like
Kinda.
you know? Okay. So they're not really too good without Giannis. Like it's pretty much just Giannis on that team. Then we got the Clippers, who are I don't know if you heard yesterday, but they are a lot like TSM, where they have like a really good comp. They have like a really good composition of players, like on paper, but they always choke. They literally always choke. However, they did come back against the Jazz, and like I think it was a reverse sweep, right? They reverse swept the Jazz, and now the players that are normally not doing anything are actually like doing shit. So that one's kind of up in the air too. So that's the Clippers. So they have Kawhi Leonard, who is injured. I think you know Kawhi Leonard, but he's injured right now. Do you know Paul George?
No.
Okay, so he used to play for the Pacers. He's like a very athletic small forward.
Okay.
And he's like really good at driving. He's pretty good at shooting. He's really good, but he always doesn't perform in the playoffs. But he's actually performing now. So, and then they also have who else do they have? They have
No, that's Utah.
That's all. Oh wait,
Zubac, he's a great center. He's a great center. Great rebound. Zubac from the Clippers. They got Reggie Jackson, I think.
They got Boogie.
Oh yeah, but he comes off the bench and he's not used as much. He's not the same. He's not the same as if he was in New Orleans.
Yeah. So yeah, they have like a really good composition of like players, but they always choke. But now they're actually doing well. And then who am I missing? I'm missing someone. The Hawks. The Hawks, who have like a really garbage team, except for one person who is Trae Young. And
Curry.
he's kind of the new. Do you know who Stephen Curry is?
Yes.
He's like kind of the new Stephen Curry. People are saying.
Okay.
So he's just
How
like
long has he been
really.
playing?
This is his third season.
Oh, I thought it was the second season. Okay.
2018 or second or third, but he got
Okay.
drafted in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah. And he should have gone to the Magic. So, and he's like solo carrying. He's like literally 1v9 carrying like the Atlanta Hawks.
I like their center. Clint Capella is a great center. Or I think he's a power
it's his
forward.
third season for Trae Young.
Oh, and they also have not Tyler, the fucking ginger. What's his name? He's really good.
I know who you're talking. He went off in game is it game 1 against the Bucks or game 7 for the Sixers where he got like 27 points.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But
yeah.
Anyways, yeah, he's like 1v9 carrying. So his team is weak, but he's really good.
I think
and then am I missing anyone else? So you have the Bucks, Clippers, Suns, and the Hawks.
Yeah.
So out of those 4 that we just talked about, who do you think is going to take it?
So I obviously don't have a lot to go on.
Right, yeah.
But I will say this. I will say this. Ever since I encountered Antetokounmpo for the first time in 2K, and no matter how maxed out my player or team was, he would always him and his team would always clap our fucking cheeks. And so I'm gonna say it's the Bucks.
Same here.
I don't know what the fuck it is,
honestly,
but it's
here,
the Bucks.
Yeah.
To be honest, because they beat the Nets. They have a great offensive team.
The Nets have like an actual superstar team. They have Blake Griffin, they have Kyrie Irving, they have Kevin Durant. They have
that Kevin Durant freaking shot.
Yeah. So like just them like 3 or 4. I don't remember how many I counted.
Yeah, no. They had a solid team.
Like they have a superstar team and they beat them. So that's a very good take, I think.
Yeah. What the fuck? I may be talking like, oh yeah, the Hawks is gonna win, but guys, I don't know shit about NBA Finals. I don't know nothing. I'm just going based on when you guys are going off. I just don't know nothing. I'm just like laughing my ass off over here because they want the Bucks to win. I'm like over here, Trae Young. I only see Trae Young because he's a freaking a shooter. That's all I care about. Because he just shoots. That's all I care about. And I see him freaking shoot really, really well.
He's doing great.
Imagine if he was at Orlando.
Bro, they got Mo Mamba.
Probably buy a jersey.
Dude, I'll be going to their games, bro. Like I want the Magics to go to the playoffs. The good thing about the Magics, their tickets are they're very cheap.
Yeah, because no one wants to go watch their team lose.
Dude, the first time I went, it was Miami and against Orlando. Orlando was cheering for Miami. I was so confused. Like, damn.
Yeah, because the damn Miami super fans just drive up here and then come to the game.
Yeah,
true. That's 4-hour drive though. That's
because no one wants to be in Miami.
Damn.
No, that's true, man. Miami's
Where's that coming from?
Dude, Miami. I went on vacation to Miami because my wife and I were gonna go on a cruise, and we had a fucking hurricane. Hurricane canceled our cruise, so we stayed in this Airbnb that was like $15 a night, and there was rats inside the walls.
Oh my!
And mold underneath the sink.
Welcome to Florida.
Miami was the worst. I was so happy to be out of Miami and go back to Orlando.
How was their driving?
The driving was fine. I was pissed because she wouldn't let me drive the rental because I was 24, and so since I wasn't 25,
she wouldn't
let me drive it. She's only 2 years older than me, so
I know, but anybody who's older,
Oh yeah, trust me. She says I'm a baby all the time, so it's okay.
Damn.
You got the
Which I mean, with this bald ass.
Damn. Nah, but talking about Miami.
I'm just kidding, Austin.
With the influencer fights between like Austin, McBroom, and what's this guy's name, Bryce Hall. All these things.
Fight.
What do you guys think of like influencers going into the ring and doing a boxing event? For me,
cash grab.
Definitely.
It's
100%.
definitely a cash grab.
So
Yeah.
I got good news. Not good news, but I got news for you guys about that. So apparently the PPV or the PPV like pay-per-view came out. Their goal was to make 500,000, pay-per-views. They
Yeah.
only got 136,000.
Damn.
No fighter has gotten their payment yet. They got the sign-up bonus, which is like 50, 100,000, depending on the fighter. Bryce Hall, he was supposed to make 5 million. None of the fighters have gotten paid yet, and apparently there is one of the companies went for a bankruptcy, so they're not even connected to that.
Damn.
They have an LLC or whatever. They're not
Yikes.
connected to that, so they don't even owe them money.
Oh
Damn.
no.
So they don't know if they're gonna get paid or not.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
They're not gonna get paid. I
mean,
think
who
they're
cares?
not.
They're
Gonna
not
get
I
gonna
paid.
think
Bro,
they
that's
got
like-
paid with the publicity.
Yeah.
Dude, did you even see the attendance of like the last fucking Logan Paul fight? Like the amount of people that were actually there watching, it was abysmal.
Million pay-per-views. They made a million pay-per-views.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
Because
Well,
it's Mayweather.
that's because
though.
it's a cash grab.
It's
And-
Mayweather.
100%. I
And
feel
they
like
didn't
it's
even
not more
have
about boxing.
concurrent viewership. They like the viewership dropped almost immediately after the fight started.
No, yeah, I definitely agree. Like, I get it. Influencers are coming into the ring and boxing. I understand it. It's a cash grab. People want to see people fight each other, and it's just money there. But it's not a good fight. Like
No.
it's what makes a good fight is two great fighters. Bro, all the fights were trash. They were just bad.
Yeah.
The only one that
I-
I really enjoyed was Face Jarvis and that TikToker, and that's the only knockout of the night.
Yeah.
It was
Bro,
just
he
'cause
knocked him out.
The one was a good fighter, the other one wasn't.
Yeah.
I'd be more okay with it if it was UFC instead of boxing, because then I could at least watch them get like
True.
Oof.
mutilated.
I feel like UFC
They're gonna be like
smart, dude.
slapping each other in there.
Yo,
Though.
but the one
No,
with
but just
Gibson.
like just
Yeah.
throw in like any TikToker in the ring with Conor McGregor and just let him have it.
It's just
No, just have like 3 TikTokers in there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they did Logan Paul with Floyd, and Floyd was just like he
Yeah,
was
no,
trying
I'm
to go
saying-
off on him, but Logan just
saying-
kept hugging him, bro.
Boxing, there's so many more rules than UFC. Like
You can do.
if
My
I don't
point
know.
is,
UFC, I would enjoy watching it because then I would watch like Logan Paul or Jake Paul just like get absolutely destroyed. Like their face would not be
Logan Paul
recognizable.
has a
afterwards.
wrestling background, so I feel like
Yeah,
Logan Paul would
that's
do
what I
great
was gonna
in
say. Yeah.
Well, and that's the other thing is that he would actually somewhat know what he's doing, so you wouldn't just watch him try to hug the other dude for 10 minutes.
I
Well,
definitely.
yeah, exactly. So like, he's probably gonna do the exact same thing because he knows how to do that, and that's like his only way he can win because he's not a very good striker.
No,
That's true.
his accuracy
He's not-
was 12% in that fight.
Yeah.
But you gotta give it. He went in with Floyd fucking Mayweather, where he that percentage is I feel like is great for him because Floyd Mayweather, he's known for not getting hit. The fact that he at least got 12% was impressive.
True.
But he's getting older,
Well-
so not much credit given there.
I mean, either way, like Logan's not that great of a striker, though. Like
I
either way.
I feel
He missed
like
a lot.
what
He missed a lot
Mayweather
of spots.
said about him having a tough time in his weight class for boxing, 100% agree. There still need to be more work put in. He needs to have more fights under his belt, and then we could actually truly see if he's actually gonna be a good boxer or not. But right now, he's still, got a long way to go. I like him. I like him as a boxer. I like him. I wish he would have won more fights,
Yeah.
but I feel like he could have won against KSI. Was my opinion there.
KSI versus Logan Paul fight. The second one, I'm just saying the second one. I don't know.
I didn't see.
It felt more like a tie than the first one. The first one felt more of like, okay, let's make it a tie so they can have a second round and make more money. That's how it felt like. The second one felt more like a kind of more like not amateur, like an amateur boxing fight than like a YouTuber and YouTubers fighting in a boxing ring. The second one though went off. That one felt like they actually went and dedicated their time to train, go in the boxing ring, and actually do good entertaining boxing match.
Yeah, definitely. And talking about the UFC, I know we saw it that fight, but Austin, I don't know if you saw the fight against Adesanya and Vettori.
I did not get to watch it. No,
You didn't miss much.
I was working.
Yeah,
I was working 24-hour
You did not miss
that day.
much.
to be honest, we wish we were working with you. That was the most boring. The co-main event was more interesting than the main fight. It was the worst fight ever.
Kratos.
That's
True.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
So wait, so Austin, at the very end of the fight, so obviously Adesanya is a striker, right? So
Yeah.
Vettori, and I granted this is probably the only way he would have won. He was pretty much just trying to hug him and get like takedowns. So it made the fight like super boring. So at the very end, he was like hugging him, and then Adesanya like wraps around, grabs his ass, and like squeezes it twice. Like and smiles to the camera.
He starts slapping and then grabs
like,
it.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah.
Bad.
So
Yeah,
Super
that fight was.
chapter.
Why? One question, because I know Chris, you watch a lot of UFC. Why did he want Vettori? Like, I don't understand, because he beat him the first time. Why does he want, Vettori again? Like, I don't get it.
Oh, he wants him again?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Vettori. Like, I haven't been watching that much UFC, but I'm pretty sure that it was just because Vettori was like third or second.
Okay.
Called
On
the
ranking.
numbers. Yeah, the ranking. I can't remember the fucking name right now, but he was like second or third, and he earned his right to a title shot, but the current champion was a person he had already fought. So
Yeah. I guess, was it like mandatory? In a sense?
I mean, yeah, like in a sense, because he earned his right to a title fight.
Yeah. I know he's going to fight Whittaker.
Whitaker.
Yeah, Whittaker. For again, but he wants to do it.
That's gonna be a good fight.
Hometown.
That's gonna be a really good fight.
What I loved about the intro, I didn't see the fight live, but I saw the fight afterwards when Izzy opened the Death Note, wrote his name in it, closed it, put it back. That was nasty. I would have literally, if I was fighting him and somebody did that, I would leave. Fuck the fight. Fuck my ego. Fuck whatever. I'm out. That was scary as fuck.
Yeah.
And he put him down. That was nasty.
True.
I don't know too much about UFC and stuff like that, but like watching with you guys, with the boys in a sense, on Saturday night, it's really, really hyped as fuck. Like seeing you guys talk about the fighters and stuff like that, I'm just getting more freaking like, yo, this is gonna be fucking epic. The boys are talking, and it's fucking epic because it's just the boys are just like chanting, it's like, yo, he fucking did that, shit, and it's great, especially on Saturday nights watching with the boys, best shit ever. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. What do you guys prefer, boxing or UFC?
UFC. Yeah,
100%.
UFC, bro. Imagine if we all just drink on Saturday nights just watching UFC, that with some whiskey, guys, whiskey. I'm gonna go with Austin, whiskey. Put some water in it, ice.
Hand
Good.
Hand sanitizer.
Dude, everyone just needs their one starter whiskey, and then it's all okay. Then it won't taste like hand sanitizer anymore.
Yeah.
I already had whiskey though.
Yeah, but like, you
You
have to have
a
it
really
more.
rough tasting one though, because you have the Jameson Black Barrel.
You have to have it more often to like kind of get the taste, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use this.
True.
What do you guys think of the fight in 2 weeks? Conor McGregor versus Poirier 3. Was it worth it?
I don't know the other guy.
I know Connor. I don't know the other dude.
So story.
I will always be hyped for a Conor fight. I will always be hyped for a Conor fight. It doesn't matter.
Disappointed me last fight, but so I think they fought at 145. Conor McGregor, first round, took him out. And then he caught him out. Poirier, Dustin Poirier. Or whatever.
I don't remember that one.
Poirier. My Hispanic, tongue won't allow me to say that, but so at one, and then he called him out. Conor McGregor called him out for a charity boxing match, or not charity fight, and all the proceeds goes to their charity or whatever. I think they did it they wanted to do it at 170, whatever. So they do a second fight. Dustin Poirier fucks him up. Like his calves was like bruised up. This man was limping out, out the freaking, fight, out of the cage. Dustin Poirier won that. Now Conor McGregor wants revenge. So since it's 1-1, it's even now. They're trying to see who's the best fighter. I think that if Conor on his revenge fights, he does take over.
This is the third fight.
Yeah, this is the third fight. Yeah.
Who won the first one?
I mean, he lost a. Well, I guess he didn't lose a revenge fight since he won the first one.
Yeah, so he won the first one, lost the second, and then we're gonna see in 2 weeks with the third one.
I don't.
He's gonna take this one.
What's Poirier like? Like, is he a striker?
So,
is he?
He's really good at wrestling, but he's a striker as well. I don't know much of him, but I know that after he lost to McGregor, he literally went up to 155 and started demolishing everybody. He's number one. He's ranked number one. He lost to Habib, of course. But he's up there, man. He's a great fighter. That's all I'm gonna say. He's a great stand-up fighter. Conor McGregor had that fight, but the calf hits, like the calf kicks that he was doing to Conor.
Yeah, like meta. Yep.
Bro, dude,
it's fucking roundhouses.
It really messed him up, bro. It really did. I want him to win. I want him to win.
Those calf shots must hurt a lot. Like, must hurt a lot. You see him.
It hurts to even do those.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts for the person doing them as well. Like, those are super painful.
Or, they like roll shit on your legs to make them stronger.
Well, yeah, and they also, a lot of these guys who do these, like, these shin kicks, they have to basically train for hours just kicking their shin against, like, wood and brick just to strengthen it. They'll just do it for hours and hours and hours. I could never. Could not be me.
I can do that.
What's that guy who got his leg snapped?
Oh, I remember.
It was
like every 5 months.
The one in basketball?
No.
You talking about Chris where?
UFC. It was UFC 262, I think, or 261. The recent one. Yeah. Damn.
UFC.
I got some interesting things that I want to share with you guys. There's two things. Okay, they're I don't know if they're considered conspiracy theory. I know the first one is a conspiracy theory, but it's so like if you think about it, it's like, well, shit, it might be real. So you guys know the Titanic, of course, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the Olympic. So there's also apparently they're saying that Titanic never sunk. JP Morgan, if you guys know who JP Morgan is,
the Chase guy.
Yeah. So him, apparently, I think he owned the Titanic and the Olympic. Olympic is almost the same replica of the Titanic, but Olympic is much older. Olympus or whatever the ship is called, it's much older. So apparently, they just switched the name. They took out the name of it and then just put Olympic. Or they took out Olympic and they put Titanic.
Yeah.
Apparently, that went down. JP Morgan was supposed to be on that boat, but last second before it went off, he canceled. Can you guess who was on that ship? It was JP Morgan's competitors, and they all died. That's some shit right there.
Yeah.
That I don't even think that's a conspiracy theory at all.
That's like some mafia shit.
Yeah.
No, that shit, and bro, that's ridiculous. And I kind of believe it's rich people back then just they have competitors, then to get down. The other thing, I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory or not, but they're saying how Starbucks might be the dumbest and smartest company in the world. So Starbucks. So
why?
yeah. So you guys don't. I don't watch TV, but there's not a lot of commercials for Starbucks. You barely see them.
Yeah.
So when you go to Starbucks, you know how when you they ask you for your name, they write your name wrong,
Yeah.
it might just be on purpose. Apparently, you know how we take snaps or on Instagram we post it. Damn, these motherfuckers can't even write my name right. We're doing the marketing for them. So when people see, oh, damn, they wrote my name wrong. Some people like us, we like, oh, I want to see how they write my name, and then they go to Starbucks.
So you're telling me that the managers tell the workers on their first day, "Hey, write these people's names wrong."
Probably, because it's a great marketing skills because they don't need to spend. A lot of companies spend millions of dollars every day trying to promote their product. They're trying to promote their business. What if we just promote it for them? If we write it wrong, like there's so many like snaps and
Especially with
Instagram
us,
stories
like, social media.
posting it. Damn, they wrote my name wrong. Look how they wrote my name. How do you misspell this? And then people will be thinking like, damn, I want to go, and then I want to see how they write my name. That's how they get so many people to go.
Especially someone's gonna make a TikTok.
It's dumb, but it's kind of.
Also, they've never gotten
So-
my name wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
So this was a conspiracy theory that actually came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And since then there was like several training supervisors, associates, and various people in different levels of Starbucks that said that unfortunately that is not the case. That they do that on purpose. It's just a sheer amount of people who are illiterate that work at those jobs.
Damn,
I was just trying to give them credit, bro. I was just trying to give them credit, bro. I was just trying to give them credit.
It is a good idea. It is a good idea. There are jobs. There are businesses that market that way. They'll do things that are gimmicky in order to get other people to promote for them. But Starbucks is not one of
But
those.
how do you misspell a bunch of names? Like after the freaking.
Think about how weird some names are spelled. Like there's so many different ways for things to be spelled, and then you get like those weird ass names. Like you have like people named Shatheed, which is like spelled Shithead. So like their name's spelled shithead.
But yeah,
you're gonna get someone tells you their name is Shatheed. You're not gonna write shithead on a Starbucks cup.
Right.
No way. I'm gonna write something else.
I'm gonna be like, what's your other name? Like,
yo, what's your nickname?
You know what? I'm gonna call you Junior. You know what? Oh man.
Yeah. I literally thought that conspiracy theory was actually true, man. Because
It was believed to be true for a while, but then a bunch of Starbucks people started coming forward once it gained traction on Reddit.
Covered up. It's trying to cover up. I'm just saying.
Dude,
it could be a cover up.
It could be
to keep the story alive.
Because if that came out, people would be like, I guess.
That's smart, bro. It's smart. I thought it was good. I blew my mind when I was like, wow, these people are smart. But no, they're just stupid.
I'll tell you what, one thing that Starbucks did that was a marketing scheme was when they changed their cups for Christmas to not say Christmas on them anymore. And how all those people got mad. Starbucks was trending on Twitter for 3 weeks.
Oh my!
Their sales skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Smart, bro. Smart.
I'm telling you, they covered it up.
Was actually a marketing strategy.
Oh,
100%.
That's good.
Damn, that's good. Nah.
Wait, did it just not say anything? Or?
Yeah, they just switched to a red cup. They took Christmas and everything regarding Christmas off of it.
Before.
And so they had all these Christians saying boycott Starbucks, but all these other people are like, you Christians are being stupid. Let's buy a bunch of Starbucks. And then everyone's arguing on Twitter about it, so Starbucks is trending on Twitter.
People really arguing over a cup.
Bro, I thought it'd be like, happy holidays, and you see a lot of people just ranting, it doesn't say Merry Christmas. We're in America. Merry Christmas all the time. Merry Christmas. Bro,
I personally think it's all stupid. People getting butthurt over what you say for a holiday.
Yeah. There's a lot, and I don't want to get into it because my opinions are very strong on that. Like, there's a lot of stupid people in this world.
You cannot be stupid. That's all I'm saying. And I'm stupid myself.
That's just a fact. I mean,
it's a fact.
That's not an opinion. That's a fact.
I'm very opinionated. I also get more opinionated when I drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on. Same here. I'm very opinionated. I don't talk to a lot of people about my opinions that are so strong, and people are very soft now.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
yeah, you gotta be careful. Like I'm very open with like Chris and Dylan. Like we're good, but like it's just like
Not
some
Michael?
people. No, Michael, yeah, because like we're my brothers, you know. Like of course he's my brother, of course.
Not Michael. No.
But yeah, I try to keep a lot of stuff quiet because a lot of people are gonna start bitching and then they're gonna get into their feelings. I'm like, you're offending me and all this stuff, and I'm not with it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I
sympathize.
used to be like that. Like I used to try to appease as many people as possible with like my opinions and stuff. And if I disagreed, I was just like, you guys can believe whatever I want. But as I've gotten like older and like more life experience, and especially being in the military, I've realized I should express myself as bluntly and as often as possible, because then the only people who are going to stay around are the people who agree with me, and or the people who support me, and those are the only people I want to talk to me anyways. So I don't mind offending people at all.
I mean,
I feel really good about it.
I think there is definitely a sentiment to that, but I don't know if that's the right word. But like only hanging out with people that like agree with you, I feel like would be kind of boring.
Almost
True.
like
No, I don't want to hang out with yes men. I want to hang out. No, I don't want to hang out with yes men. I want to hang out with people who can express themselves as much as I express myself.
I feel like people who are open-minded, and like even if you disagree with them hardly, because there's some people who disagree hardly, and then afterwards they get their feelings hurt, and then never talk to you ever again. I just want to talk to people. Me and Chris literally could have so many goddamn arguments about me being stupid, because I do some retarded ass freaking shit. I talk about
can't
different
say
things.
retarded. You can't say that word.
Edit it out. I said so many. I'm very opinion about different topics, and Chris will call me out, bro. You're just stupid. What the fuck are you saying? Because I will talk gibberish all the damn time to Chris, and Chris is like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he will basically oppose all the statement I said, and I'll be like, "Nah, you cannot oppose that shit, because if this is wrong, this should be right." Da 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 da. If we get into such argument, and the next day I'll be like, "Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man?"
Oh, it should be like if you like for me, I'm very like if we're friends, I'll talk to you how it is. I'll share my opinion. If you get mad at it, whatever, disagree, agree with me, it's fine. But if you lose a friendship because of that, that just shows that you're very immature and you can't, carry a conversation. And
The
if you
friendship
just
was
leave
shallow.
that, yeah, and if you leave because of that, then you know what? I'm glad that you left.
Yeah.
It's better like that.
Yeah.
That's good. Yo, how many what time are we for the podcast?
45 minutes.
That perfect. That's good.
All right. Since we were, I want to say, since we were earlier talking about whiskey, let's talk about the first time you guys got either fucked up, blacked out, or drinked a lot. Who wants to go first?
Intoxicated, like
the intoxicated
or weed. Alcohol or weed.
Let's go. I feel Austin has the best story. Either between Dylan and Austin had the best story. I feel Austin.
No, I feel like
my first time getting intoxicated wasn't the most interesting story, but I do have a lot of interesting intoxicated stories. But I will say my first
interesting one.
You want to hear the
Okay, well, first I'll say the first time I ever got intoxicated, like actually like drunk, was the day I turned 21. I didn't know anything about alcohol, so I bought whatever liquor bottles I heard in rap songs. So obviously there was, and so sure enough, the very first one I saw was Hennessy, and I was like, oh, I hear a lot of people talking about that. It has to be good. It was not. And I mixed it with Coke because the songs talk about Henny and Coke all the time.
Oh no!
I threw up like after like 3 glasses of it. But even better, I was still planning on eventually finishing that handle. It was a handle, by the way. Like I paid like $70, $75 for like a handle of Hennessy.
Yeah.
So when you're in the army and you're not a sergeant or above, or if you're not married, you live in the barracks, which is basically like dorm rooms. So you live with one roommate. Typically, you have one roommate who has his own bedroom. You share a kitchen and bathroom. The barracks have room inspections daily. And one of the things they check on room inspections is that you are allowed maximum 1 handle of alcohol or 1 6-pack. Both my roommate and I were drinking at that point because I turned 21 and he was already 21. And my roommate, by the way, was like total bonehead, like caveman level IQ. He had his weekend thing. Every weekend, he would buy a handle of New Amsterdam and a little bottle of Mio and mix those two and drink it. He loved this New Amsterdam very much. I don't know if you guys know this. New Amsterdam is like $15 a hand, like $15 a bottle, $20. This dude, when he found out we had a room inspection, was freaking out, didn't know what to do since we had two handles instead of one handle of alcohol, grabbed my bottle of Hennessy and poured it down the sink.
Oh, no.
Instead of the bottle of New Amsterdam. And not only that, we 100% could have stuffed a handle into a duffel bag and no one would have known. But this dude's first idea was pour the expensive bottle down the sink.
That will be me. That would have been me. That would have been me.
I would have charged him.
Bro,
I still wanted to fight him, but he was 270 pounds, 6'4", so I did not want to fight.
You know what? You got this one, but next time,
nah. No jokes on him though. He got kicked out for smoking weed, and I'm still here. So
let's get it. Dude? Oof. Nah, for me, next one? Damn. I'm 21.
But do you even have one?
Stop capping.
Yeah, I do. I do have a story. So,
okay.
This was like a year ago. We went to like we would go to the beach at night, and we would go with a group of friends, and we'll all pitch in to get drinks and stuff like this. So we got like almost $200 of liquor, just a whole bunch of shit. We went to the beach, and I think it was the second time we've done this. The second time was the worst. We were drinking. Hanging out at the beach. We were just having a great time. We were like, dig a hole. We're gonna put the drinks in there. Hide the drinks. You can't have liquor, at the beach, or open liquor out in the beach. Some dumbass thought they were cool. Start drinking out the bottle. Ooh, just in that, whatever. And we're noticing that by the pier, there's people looking at us. We're like, fuck. Okay. I'm at a point where I'm drinking. I'm not like I don't black out, but like I'm walking on the sand and I'm struggling walking. The freaking cops come and they see all that and they start pouring it. They start pouring all that. $200 just out the freaking window.
Oh,
what?
No.
Start pouring.
On the beach?
Yes. Literally
for public intox?
Oh, no.
They just start throwing it like. So they weren't they weren't the actual cops. They're like the security of the beach or whatever. Yeah. So they start throwing it out. Just take it for it.
I'm throwing hands. And
they literally just like we had towels and everything. They threw a lot of the shit in the water. Like, bro, I didn't have an underwear. Like I had my underwear there, and like they like threw that in the water. A whole bunch of shit was in the water, and they made a mess with everything. Like, so me and my friends saw this, and we realized they were cops. So what we did was just we fucking walked away from the scenario. Whatever like I don't care. I got my shit. I left, and like, but when we came back, everything was just in the water. They threw all the liquor. Apparently, some bottles were missing, and we think that they took it.
Wow.
So like that's one of my scariest fucking not scariest but craziest craziest stories. With drinking.
Bro,
it was horrible. And every time we would pee, we would have a partner in the water.
I always have a pee buddy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got one?
Yeah, I have a pretty interesting one. So there was only one time where I was like actually like trying to get like messed up, because like I wanted to like limit test, for lack of a better word, and I wanted to do it one time and then like never again. So I was with two of my friends from high school, and I told them what I wanted to do, and they were like, "Okay, we're gonna go to Miller's Ale House, and we're gonna like pregame, and then we'll go back, and then we will, the Hyper Blue Long Island iced teas. Oh man, they're
Electric
so good.
Blue Long Island.
Electric Blue, yeah.
$10 a pitcher.
Yeah, they're amazing.
He knows them.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Oh,
so
they know me.
Yeah. So anyways, I think I had a pitcher of that,
Mhm.
And then we also had Jello shots.
Ooh.
I had,
Yes.
I think I had 2 of those, and then I had, I think we had, is it called Tito's?
Tito's?
Tito's.
Tito's
Yeah, we had
vodka.
Tito's. I had,
My
I
favorite
had,
vodka.
I had like, I think like a tiny glass of that too.
Yeah.
And then so I was like kind of drunk at this point, like sort of.
Yeah.
But then we went back to their place, and then we were gonna get the real stuff. So they bring out this huge bottle of rum,
Yeah.
20%. And I think I still have the bottle. I think it's like under my bed. Although I'm not gonna try to find it right now, but so we got that, and then we got like Kool-Aid, so we could like mix it and have like a kind of chaser. So I ended up, I started drinking from that, and they were done pretty quick. So I probably had like a third of it at that point, and then it was about halfway. So we each had like about a third of like half.
Yeah.
They were done after that, but then I was like, I'm still going. So they gave me the bottle. I drank the rest of it. So I drank probably about a third of it, the entire thing. Bro. Like after that, I have like, you know, in the movies like where like they only see like flashes of like
Yeah.
of like everything, like when they're, that's exactly how I remember it now. The only 2 things I remember, and it's because they showed me videos, are going, they had a playground next to their house. I went down the slide and I flipped over. I couldn't feel anything, but like I went down, and then when I got to the bottom, like my feet hit, and then I just like face planted. Like, I remember that, and then I also remember they were again, they were drunk too. They were, so my friend has a katana.
Yeah.
This is about to get interesting.
And they were like, let's try to do fruit ninja.
Oh my god.
So one of them was this was outside, by the way. So we were on the sidewalk, and then one of them was standing like probably like 10 feet away. And they would like throw like pears at the other one, and the other one would try to like slice it.
Yeah.
That was the only
Jesus
other thing I
Christ.
remember. I didn't hold the katana. They were like, "You're too messed up. Don't hold the katana."
That sounds fun as fuck,
But-
to be honest. I do
Yeah.
want to
Hey,
try it.
hey,
It was fun.
you-
It was fun.
All 3 of us were drinking, but since you drank the most, it is unsafe if you hold the katana. But
Yeah.
we're still good to hold it though.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
So yeah, and then so after that, they took me home, and I was like, I didn't drive on purpose, but my
Mhm.
friend drove me, and I was like this close to throwing up in his car.
Ooh.
Like I literally had to like roll down the window, but I didn't. And then I get home, and I don't remember exactly what I did, but
Yeah.
I think I went to get a drink, and then I laid in bed, and I just remember thinking, I have to lay on my side. I have to lay on my side because I don't want to like throw up and then choke on my own vomit, right? Then out of nowhere, I start feeling like insanely nauseous. So I run over to the bathroom, and then I just start puking my guts out.
Damn.
I swear to God, I was puking for 3 hours. 3 fucking hours. I was puking.
Jesus.
Damn.
I am not joking.
You got
I
fucked up,
remember I
fucked
looked at the time before, and then I looked at the time after. It was 3 hours.
Yo, that's me
That went
when I
from
wake.
funny to
Yo, that's
tragic.
Yeah.
me when I wake up at 3 in the morning. I have to take a shit, and it's like, fuck, I'm gonna be here for 4 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man, you be
So-
on some bullshit, taking some 4-hour shits. Fuck.
Dude, that's my natural
This
shooting time,
this
bro.
man sends me TikToks while he's taking a shit, bro. And then I'll go to the bathroom and I'll get the TikToks. And when he sends me TikToks, and I'm like, "Are you on the bathroom? Are you in the bathroom?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh wow."
Yeah.
I send my wife.
Yeah.
I send my wife updates from the toilet. I usually let her know how it's going.
Dude, communication is key, man.
Yeah, I'll let her know consistency, color, frequency.
Oh my god. Oh, shit. What about you, Michael? You got
She
any-
doesn't want any of that, but
Oh no, but it's
You got-
needed. She needs the messages.
You guys
marriage
had
is
that you're
built on
okay.
communication.
100% respect.
Yeah, you guys had some interesting freaking ones. Mine, the only kind of somewhat interesting was I remember kind of the first major like time you drink. It was when I was working. It was like 2 years ago. I was working at a what they call retail store, and I worked a 16-hour shift because a bunch of people called out that day. My managers were like, "Oh, we don't have too much cover." Da da da. So I worked a 16-hour shift. My dumbass didn't fucking eat through the whole entire 16-hour shift. I don't know why. I don't remember why, but I didn't eat nothing at all. Then I just remember I text my brother, I text Annie at the time about, yo, can you come pick me up? He was like, yeah, I'm on my way. And then he comes picks me up, and all I just see is my stepbrother, my cousin, and Andy freaking there. I'm like, fuck. When I see these fucking three people, I know we're gonna do something stupid, or we're gonna hang out and do something stupid. I go to their house, to my stepbrother's house, and they were like, let's fucking drink. I was like, oh shit, we're gonna probably drink like a beer or something like that. They bring fucking alcohol bottles everywhere, done. And we're like, here's your glass shot, here's your glass shot, here's your glass shot. I'm like, bro, I had to not eat anything. And they go, I think they got me like a fucking Wawa salad or something like that. I'm like, a fucking salad? Bro, I have to eat something.
Who gets a salad at Wawa?
Bro, I don't know. They got salad, and I fucking ate
Better
that
than nothing,
shit.
to be honest.
And then
That's
from
like, hey
there,
guys, we're gonna go to Cheesecake Factory for some parfaits.
Yeah, exactly.
and then
Someone
from,
tells me that shit, I'm slapping them in the face and getting back in my bedroom.
True.
yo, and I just remember we just started taking shots, and it was like doon, and we were just taking shots after shot after shot. I think we took like 12 shots that day, like in a row. By the 7th shot, my freaking cousin was like, "Oh man, I can't drink no more. This shit's gonna fucking burn." Da da da. I'm like, I'm telling this motherfucker, bro, you're an alcoholic. Stop fucking complaining. Just drink the shot. And we were just drinking da da da, and I had nothing to eat that whole entire day for 16 hours. All I had after that was just a damn fucking Wawa salad. Like, I was kind of fucked up, but I still remember that day, us just drinking and bitching about, bro, fucking drinking, man. I bet you I can drink it faster than you. And we just drinking shots, and I got fucking burned my whole entire.
All I gotta say is the one thing on your story, cap, because you say you remember it, but there's a lot of shit you don't remember.
Bro, I remember hitting you the
You
fuck
were
out.
so fucked up. You started hitting me.
Yeah, I
You just
remember
trying
that
to
shit.
fight everybody.
Yo, I tried to hit this guy. Yo, I hit this guy.
This man was hitting me for no reason, and I'm like,
Yo, I was
when
like,
I drink, I'm serious. When I drink, I'm very serious. Him, on the other hand, is goofy.
I'm happy. Yo,
Starts
I'm happy.
hitting everybody. And this man, oh man, oh.
Bro, I was hitting this motherfucker, and he goes like, bro, you fucking hit me too hard. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, fucking, you keep hitting him. And he's like, bro, you hitting me too hard. Like, what the
Bro,
fuck are you talking about?
I wanted to fight him.
And I thought, for a second, I thought he was actually serious.
I was serious the whole time.
He turns around and he goes like, if you fucking slap me one more fucking time, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And then I proceed to fucking slap it again.
He kept going. He said sorry, but kept going.
I was like, sorry, dog. Because when I'm fucking drunk, I'm like my fucking dad. Emotional, happy, goofy. My dad, oh my god. Talking about my fucking dad, he's fucking, when he's drunk, he will tell me, like, he never tells me as much. He goes to me, he's like, I love you, son. I'm glad I had you. Da da da. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. No one cares.
Damn.
Like, go drink with the freaking what they call with my tios. And like, fucking that. But like, I don't drink as much. The only time I drink is with you guys, or I drink with my stepbrothers. And that day just took 12 shots straight back to back. And then the kind of little one that had a little bit like got very fucked up again was on I think it was on my 21st birthday or 22nd birthday. I went to my stepbrother's house and we bought like a whole entire big bottle of Ciroc and other drinks. And my dumbass, My fucking dumbass was like, I want to fucking drink and test my limit test. And I started fucking chugging the last third of the fucking Ciroc bottle, which is I was like a 750 milliliter bottle. And I was like, I want to chug it. And halfway through that, my fucking sip, I was like, no, what are you fucking doing? Are you fucking stupid? I'm like, yeah.
You're so fucked up.
Oh, that was my fucking stupid intoxicated story right there. It's not great, but I'm stupid.
Was interesting. What about you, Chris?
Well, I mean, for me, I don't really have any drinking stories.
That's why.
Or-
That's
but
why I was like saying drinking more.
Because when we drink, I've only drank like 3 times to a point where like I felt like really anything, and it was playing League, so it was like whatever.
Yeah.
But, and it's not much of a story, but it's something really fucking stupid. The first time I smoked weed in high school, I was with some friends and we went out to some fucking park, some fucking where I don't even remember where it was on fucking Colonial.
Yeah.
And when my friend rolled it up, blah blah blah, gave it to me, right?
Mhm.
And I had never smoked anything before, not a cigarette, not a cigar, not nothing, right?
Yeah.
And when I got the blunt and I hit it, I took a really big hit and I kept it in my mouth. I didn't inhale it.
Oh my god.
I didn't inhale it. And then because my stupid ass had never smoked before, I fucking swallowed it.
Oh hell yes.
And then I did that 3 times.
Oh my god.
I just noticed in the cameras we're all having different reactions. Everyone's horrified, and I'm just like, hell yeah, man.
And bro, and I coughed so fucking much that I had like a freaking big gulp from Circle K, and I drank like more than half of it just from coughing so much. Like,
Oh my god.
Jeez.
and then after, I didn't feel anything, right? Because I swallowed it. Like, I felt a little bit, and then after like 30 minutes, that shit, that shit hit so hard. I felt like my fucking camera right now, and I was like in fucking slow motion, freaking frame by frame, dude. Like I was, yeah, I was so fucked up. Like,
Oh man.
yep. That's my fucking story.
No, that's funny.
Swallow that shit. He's like, I don't know.
I haven't tried weed, bro, and I don't plan on doing it, but
Me neither.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I heard a lot of crazy stories about it.
Yeah. At one time, my friend was telling me about like, oh man, my fucking drug dealer or my weed dealer basically gave me shrooms one time, and I was like, let me try it. He goes like, let me try it. He tries it. And he's fucking out of this world. He's like, what the fuck is going on? He was like, yo, let me take a fucking... And he's like, yo, I'm going to take a fucking shower. And he was fucking in his shower, but he was sitting down like a fucking baby, like with his... Or like holding his leg. And he's just like, what the fuck? I'm like...
Just rocking back and forth.
And he's like, yo, I went on a fucking trip. And I felt like for hours and hours. And he goes, it was just 30 minutes. He was like, I went on a trip for hours and hours. It's like non-going. And then when I fucking saw the time, it was still 30 minutes after. So I'm like, damn, man, you should not be trying shrooms. He goes like, I'll try it one more time if I have to.
And I understand about that too. Now, before we end the podcast, I want to play a little game with all of you guys. And I kind of just want to hear your thoughts on it. So, it's a question game. So, the first one is, you're walking in a forest. And you find a black suitcase. Inside of it, it holds $1 million, and a piece of paper stained in blood with a single word: "Don't." Would you take the suitcase home or leave it?
I'll fucking leave it. Fuck that shit. Cause it's a fucking suitcase out of no fucking where. I'm fucking running. I'm a bitch. I'm gonna be running back home like fuck that shit. I'm not gonna get nobody killing my ass.
So only thing in the suitcase is that note with the blood word that says "don't."
With $1 million. So there's $1 million, and on top of it, there's a note that says "don't," and it has a piece of blood, or it has stained blood on it.
Oh hell yeah, I'm taking it. $1 million plus a chance of dying. Fuck yeah, win-win.
50-50. That's all I. That's all I see.
I'm saying win-win. I'm saying win-win.
Oh, win-win.
Win-win.
What about you?
$1 million
Chris?
plus I die? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would. What I would do is I would bury it in a place somewhere close, like I don't know, like 20, 30 feet from where it is, right? And then I would leave.
Yeah.
Why in the same area?
Because I mean, if they're watching me, then they'll know I didn't take it.
No, but they saw you fucked with it.
But would they kill me if I fucked with it? They
well,
just said don't take it.
Well,
Dude,
they
just
technically
commit
say
at
They
this
didn't
don't.
specifically.
They say
It-
don't.
They didn't specifically say don't take it. It just says don't.
Don't.
You're already putting your life on risk.
Take
Might
it.
as well
And then
just take
and
it.
then
Yeah,
so I'll
yeah.
leave it there. I'll go. I'll maybe bring freaking Alex crazy ass, and with his guns, I'll get Alex's guns and come with Alex, and then I'll dig it up. I'll go with Alex, and I'll fucking split it with Alex. That's what I would do.
Yo,
Plan.
that.
What about you, Dylan?
Yeah, that's something that would happen.
I mean, I'm just not confrontational, and I don't really care that much about money. So, I mean, I would probably just not take it. But like, I mean, the don't could mean anything. Honestly, it could just mean
Yeah.
don't kill. It could mean, it could have just fell in the suitcase, and like, there's just $1 million that someone lost. So I mean, I feel like that could mean anything, but like, I don't know. I have a very boring answer, and I would just not.
I would say for something hilarious, I'll be basically grab it, split it with all you guys, and just basically never tell you about the fucking letter, and we all run the risk. We all run the risk.
You're an asshole. That's what you're trying to do.
We all
I'm dying. All of you are dying.
Bro, you're gonna make the Final Destination thing. It's like the Final Destination. Give all you guys the money, and then you see one by one, we all fucking start dying by random shit. And then be like, and then I'm the last one, and I'm like, fuck.
All I know is I'm never accepting money from you.
Wait, did Austin answer?
Yeah, he said
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm taking it.
It's a
I'm
win-win.
taking it 'cause win-win.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He said, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I get the money plus I might die.
This one, I'm actually interested about Austin's answer because he's in the military. Is you are at war, deciphering an intercepted code. You learn two things about your enemy. A
Okay.
single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they
Okay.
will attack they're gonna attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with
Okay.
this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Well, I would say that if this was the U.S., then we get that information. We're bombing them. But otherwise,
That's about right. Yeah.
otherwise, we would evacuate that city and then continue mission 10 days later. If this was me, though, my opinion does not reflect the opinion of the military. I have to say this so I don't get demoted. If it was me, though, fuck the city. We attack today. Whoever dies, dies, and we just handle it like men.
Yeah. That sounds good enough. Shit.
This man's a freaking Viking, bro.
Nah, that's how it used to be
Right,
though.
thank you.
Like it's just no letters.
It
nothing, you just
literally,
fucking go to war.
says in our creed that we are willing to go die at any moment we continue a mission. It literally says it in our creed
Mhm.
Damn.
That's true.
for the
Join the military,
infantry.
guys.
So if you're trying to be infantry, you have to be willing to die any day.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but it's true.
That's
though.
the thing. I was going to go to the army, and the only thing that interested me was the infantry. Nothing else. I
That's
didn't
what
like
I
no
do.
other job. And it.
Damn, how
and I'll
suicidal were
prefer-
you?
I would rather pick Marines infantry than any other branch.
So
Why?
I can see
I feel
why
like
it's appealing.
Marines are badass. I feel like Marines are just badass.
Badass in the form that there's more movies about them.
Damn.
Probably.
Because I'll tell you this.
Straight up.
If you're Marine infantry, you're gonna be going out to combat with hand-me-downs from the army.
Oof.
And also, after all the missions that you do, you're gonna be demoted or promoted 3 times as slow as the army.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So
the
you're
Marines
gonna
is
be,
my
you're gonna
last
be
choice.
making. So if you're in Marine infantry, you odds are for your first 3 years, you're gonna be making between at a maximum between $16,000 and $20,000 a year.
Damn.
So
Which
I got
$16,000 was my starting pay.
I know I had a couple friends go to the army, and then I had somebody go to the navy. One person said he didn't like the navy. He's out of the navy now. Army, my friend went to Germany. He was in Germany. He recently got back. He was in Germany, I think, for 4 years.
Okay.
And he got out his contract, and now he's back in Orlando. Um, I went to the army like offices and stuff like that, and I was going to the army for the like I guess the wrong reasons. I was just lost, and I like, I was living alone and with my brother, and I just like school wasn't it for me.
Mhm.
So that's why I was looking to the army, and then I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm not gonna go. They bothered me like for like almost a year, calling me.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my god! But then
they're
they
not gonna
stopped
get their
calling.
bonus otherwise.
Yeah, but and then
Mhm.
I'm happy I didn't go. I'm happy where I'm at now and just exploring different options that I have now. But
No, but that's actually a similar reason to why I joined.
mm,
I was stagnating in life. I
mm,
stopped my college registration process. I was just working at Panera.
mhm,
My parents were getting fed up with me, and I thought my best course of action was like, well, you know what? I always thought the army sounded cool. Let's go see what that's like. Uh, and so they made me take the ASVAB, which is basically like just like their placement test to see what jobs you qualify for. And I got like a 98% on it.
yeah.
And so they were like, you can do whatever job you want. And at that very moment, I was just like, I
It's
want to
meant
kill
for me.
bad guys. And which our infantry is the lowest ASVAB score requirement out of any job in the army. And
Makes
Oh
so they
damn.
sense.
spent the next 2 weeks trying to convince me. But anyways, long story short, I hate the army, but it was the
Yeah,
best decision I ever made.
not bad. A lot of
Because I'm
benefits.
not homeless. I fixed my credit and all that. What's up? Yeah, I'm still infantry. I've been infantry for 6 years.
He he didn't serve though.
I
He
just
didn't.
didn't. No, I served. I just didn't deploy.
No, yeah, you didn't deploy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still serving. But my unit is non-deployable because we do funerals. We're a ceremonial unit, so we do funerals and things for the president. My unit is the first response unit for the president of the United States.
Oh wow.
Supposed to be.
Nice.
Supposed to be. Shit.
Supposed to be. Realistically, it's 75th Ranger Regiment is on the White House speed dial as well as 82nd Airborne. But anytime an event with a president happens, we are on standby for reaction. So, like even the riots in DC, I was on the standby force preparing to go into DC.
Oh damn.
Kind of badass. Before we continue, we gotta pause it. I gotta go to the bathroom, bro. Alright, so we're ready to get started. Everybody good?
Yeah, let's go for the last
Perfect.
question.
So the last question is, if you could really sell your soul to the devil, what would you sell it for?
Damn.
That's a good question, huh?
Damn.
To be honest, I'm a fat ass. Some food, dog. Shit. Actually, I don't know. Probably some food. Maybe if my mom like would die or something, to bring her, which I guess that it won't be a deal with the devil or sell your soul with the devil, because she going to God, she going to heaven, how like no I'm kidding. But if it's not to bring somebody back to life, probably food.
So, is this like some Dororo shit where like we don't know what it's gonna be in exchange for?
No,
Oh,
no, no.
yeah.
So it says, what would you sell it for? So if you could really sell your
No,
soul
no,
to
no,
the
no.
devil,
So like we don't know
He's
what
asking what the
their
consequences.
yeah.
what the
What's
consequence
the
is.
consequence? Like
so you're just selling your soul. I guess he controls you, and whatever he says, whatever the devil tells you to do, you have to do. You're kind of being controlled by him. Maybe if he takes your body, so the devil's in human form. Uh, you know, it's something really bad, the worst of the worst.
this goes
I was
against my
thinking-
religion.
I was thinking like
I know.
sell your soul that you would go to like hell after, I guess.
You still go to hell because you sold your soul, bro. You still go to hell. I don't know. What would you...
So I guess. If I had to do it, I don't know actually.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's what I went with food, bro.
I have to think about it a little longer. Yeah.
See, what I would do, right? Like if the thing that happens is you sell your soul for whatever, right? And then when you die, you go to hell, right? Let's say like that's what selling your soul
Scenario is, yeah.
And, so what I would do is I would sell it for immortality, and only I could choose when I want to die.
Man, cheated the system.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
And
okay,
so I could just be on Earth forever until I guess like the fucking sun blows up or whatever the fuck happens to humanity or whatever, and then I'm all by myself. Like fucking years will probably happen before that, and then when that happens, when I go fucking crazy or whatever, I can just go to hell, and then I'll already be crazy. So it's like whatever.
Cheated the system, bro. What a guy. What about you, Austin?
I have a real answer and I have a meme answer. The meme answer is jawline and hairline.
Oh my god. That was a good one.
Real answer though is I'm honestly happy with everything I got going on with music and life and wife and everything, so I wouldn't sell my soul.
Makes sense.
But if you had to,
You see,
if
I
I
would be in
had
the same
to,
position, but
then
if I
yeah,
had
jawline and hairline.
Oh man.
Okay, I think I have mine. So I would do happiness.
happy.
I mean, not happy.
Because
Bro, you okay?
Yo, you okay, man?
No, bro, not like that. Like I'm
someone send this
Okay,
man
so-
a drink.
No,
Get him some whiskey. Get him some whiskey.
So I mean, I guess like eternal happiness then. So like, because you're not always like as humans, we're not always happy, and like money doesn't really give you happiness. Like things don't really give you happiness. So I would want happiness, so that I would be satisfied.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You know what? Great answer, to be honest. But if you need a friend, just know I'm here, okay?
I know you're.
But yeah.
Not my
Everybody happy with the episode?
All right. Wait. What about my answer?
Yeah,
What the
oh,
fuck?
you didn't
Yo,
answer?
guys? Yo,
You didn't answer?
Yo, Mike was
terrible
like,
host.
bro,
Yeah, fuck you.
yeah.
Bro, get off the show. You're a terrible host.
My fucking
What is your answer?
My answer will be to be able to watch all animes.
Oh,
Like
what a
every single anime that comes out that is live, every single anime, and
I'm glad I was skipping you.
and not being able to fucking say, oh, that shit was fucking trash. I just want to enjoy. I just want to fucking enjoy anime. That's all I'm saying.
What a
and also,
guy.
play FF14 for the rest of my life.
But you already do that. You can't sacrifice like.
Everyone on this conversation answered exactly how I thought they would answer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
But yeah, everybody's happy with the episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna be posting this once a week, so I hope you guys enjoy. This is the Boolin podcast. If you guys enjoy, go ahead and leave it a like. If you guys really enjoy any topics that you guys want to go, over, and subscribe. Any last words?
Just saying I had fun.
And whiskey
with
is
water.
sanitizer.
Whiskey with water. Whiskey with water. I'm gonna try that soon.
Yo, there we go. That's great. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, boys.